luminosity analysis, where we explore the forces shaping our urban landscape. The whole idea we are discussing is the relationship between entrepreneurship, innovation, and cities. Today, we explore the concept of inclusive innovation within the discourse of development, drawing on insights from case studies in India, from a paper by Pansera and Richard Owen. Inclusive innovation has become a prominent idea in both academic and policy debate, raising questions about how it is framed in practice. The concept of inclusive innovation for development has become increasingly prominent in both academic and policy discourses, raising important questions as to how it is being framed. Results from case studies conducted in India suggest inclusive innovation to be interpretively flexible and contents. One case presents a grassroots framing emphasizing social and political empowerment rooted in community self-sufficiency, autonomy, and traditional belief systems. In contrast, the other cases co-opt the language of inclusion to present a predominantly market-based framing, heavily emphasizing market readiness and participation. This framing is transforming rural social practices, including the organization of space and time, the meaning of production, and the role of women, introducing the potential for market dependency. Case studies in India reveal that inclusive innovation is interpretively flexible and often contents. In one case, a grassroots approach emphasizes social and political empowerment rooted in community self-sufficiency, autonomy, and traditional belief system. In contrast, other cases adopt the language of inclusion within a market-based framework. These differences in framing have real-world impacts. Market-based approaches can transform rural social practices, shaping how people organize spaces and time, the meaning of production, and the role of women. However, they also introduce the risk of market dependency. The intersection of innovation, development, and poverty alleviation has drawn increasingly attention. Some focus on technology transfer and the process of catching up with them, while others emphasizes building innovation systems, institutions, and infrastructures necessary to support innovation. Until the late 1990s, development was largely underexplored in innovation studies like fragile innovation, reverse innovation, bottom of the pyramid innovation, pro-poor innovation, and inclusive innovation. In developing countries, experiments in innovation have ranged from multinational corporations exploring underexploited markets to grassroots responding to social injustice or environmental challenges. Both perspectives see enhancing innovation capacity as a key to development, but they differ in their approach. Market-based frameworks focus on free market dynamics and private enterprise, emphasizing co-production of profit with social goods. Approaches highlight the technological solution alone may be insufficient and that social and political factors are critical in shaping equitable development. Across these perspectives, inclusion remains central. Inclusive innovation acts as a bridge linking innovation with development, yet despite its prominence, the concept remains weakly defined and underexplored empirically. Critical inquiry is needed to understand how inclusive innovation is framed, the actors involved, and its on-the-ground impacts. Inclusive innovation in India demonstrates a spectrum of approaches, from market-driven inclusion to grassroots empowerment. Understanding this diverse framing is essential for designing policies and interventions that truly connect innovation with social justice, cultural integrity, and sustainable development.